And welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to GDQ's Juneteenth event that we got going on. This is the final speed run of the night. I'm sorry. This is the final speed run of the night. Quick things I want to go over before we get into anything. From now until July 15th, GDQ's revenue from subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and Bitch Cheered after taxes will be donated by GDQ to Doctors Without Borders. That's huge. And also, Flame Fatales is having its next all-women speedrunning event, Flame Fatales, in late August. You can type !FF in chat or go to GamesDoneQuick/Flame Fatales for more information. That's FRAMEFATALES for more info. But right now, to close out the night, we have the very, very talented, really, really hilarious as well, Roadsofsilence coming in with Resident Evil 6 Jake campaign tonight.
Yo, what's good, peoples? How's everybody feeling today? Welcome. Hope y'all had a good GDQ up to this point. And my name is Roadsofsilence. Here's my commentators on the couch here. Y'all guys want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Desert Eagle 417.
Okay, I was like, there's like a long thing of silence. I was sitting there like, all right.
I can bring y'all in order if y'all don't know how y'all want to do this. You want to start first, Desert Eagle?
I'll go again. Desert Eagle 417 here. I do speedrun this game.
Soulless Persona?
Yo, I am Soulless Persona. My main game is actually this one, along with both Revelations games. So I am excited to probably critique everything Road does in 5 mile radius.
Oh my God, I'm getting judged.
Mr. Best?
Hi, I'm TheLevelBest, and I'm not a Resident Evil speedrunner.
The young
Patience here to chill.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think that's everybody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, before we get started, shout outs to everybody in chat for hanging out throughout the entirety of the Juneteenth celebration. Like, of course, you know, we got another day coming up, so make sure you tune in tomorrow as well. Shout out to everybody watching out there on other things. Shout out to my baby girl, Mini Mod. I know you watching on the TV. Hi. Hope you enjoy, baby. And this is what celebrating, you know, the Black culture is about, coming together, supporting each other, doing our thing. Without further ado, let's get this started. Resident Evil 6 Jake campaign. New game plus amateur.
Okay, never mind. You answered my question.
Ain't no hope here. We don't do that.
Oh no, don't torture yourself. But I actually am excited to see this game again. Actually being a run.
About that life.
And I will be giving, me and Deagle, since we both run this, will be getting out strats that he may or may not end up doing, because Jake's campaign can be kind of annoying to run, and a lot of RNG based in the first, actually every chapter, but first chapter is the worst with it.
Yeah, so we'll see in a minute. All right, so countdown in 3, 2, 1, let's get it.
Happy New Year. All right, now, of course...
This is Michael Bay's Resident Evil 6, by the way. All right, keep that in mind. Let's get this cutscene and go.
I was going to say, basically, every campaign you can, of course, select 2 characters. Every campaign, the main character is the fastest if you're doing a full run. Some of the secondary characters are faster during ILs, or individual levels, but main character, if you're doing full campaign, just stick with them.
And I choose to not take that advice.
Of course. Well, it doesn't. The thing is, we do have that option if you want to play the side characters. That is fine. It's still on the same board because we don't get enough runners that want to do secondary. But that is an option, and that is A-okay.
All right. Oh, no, so first part here, you just run through. You're gonna see a lot of things happening here. The camera. Oh God!
Jesus!
The helicopter knocking me down. Okay. So the camera's going to focus in on a lot of things that's happening out in the background. We want to try to ignore that or move as quickly as possible through that. And honestly, we just run through everything here. Yes! Haven't had this happen in a while. I'm getting blown out.
But right. Yeah, most of Jake's chapter 1 is running through up until a certain point. And of course, the final part is where most of the RNG comes in, which we'll discuss when that comes up. You can go on ahead. I'm sorry, dude.
Oh, you good. All right. Like Soulless said, like, first part of this game, camera boss. right, that's basically what this is.
I love when the camera's the most mortal enemy. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Wait, say it again. You said back away from the mic.
Yes.
Is that good? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Now, of course, the whole thing with this game is, well, if you're playing solo, you had to sometimes not completely coddle the AI, but you do need to call them over at certain points to make sure that they are following you, because a lot of their AI, especially Sherry's AI, is very bad aggression on them. And I assume you're going to take the route of just killing everything here.
Yes, because I like the suplex city out here. Oh, there he is, sir.
But
also, reasons I like Jake is he's got hand-to-hand combat. He's really fun to do. Don't you do that, sir.
I'll say majority of the hand-to-hand, at least for most of the run, is mainly for Chapter 3 and the final part of Chapter 5. Most of the time, you're either going to be running with the AK or the Elephant Killer, which is the mag that Jake is currently carrying in his hands. There will be a point where you switch to grenade launcher. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was saying that really big gun here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the one I'm using right now.
Got this old BFG here.
And there are points, like a lot of times with New Game Plus, you will be skill swapping a lot. I'm not sure Road is going to do that, because I only saw Road do Leon and Chris. I have not seen you run Jake at all. Now, a lot of New Game...
This is my favorite campaign.
And anyone that generally runs this despises this campaign for all the RNG, but I will get to that when we get to those sections.
I guess it's no different.
I'm gonna need silence here because I gotta fight this RNG boss right here.
Now, God, I haven't seen that in a while. But
Silence is with you all the time.
Does he T-pose on me?
And he starts now. All right, so.
How long have you been waiting to get that one in level?
He just said it.
All right, here we go. All right, so this part, I'm gonna run past these two dudes really quickly here. I'm gonna kill this guy up top, so Ashley doesn't have to really worry about him.
Did you just call her Ashley?
Wait for my partner. Ashley, Sherry.
Dare.
Oh my God.
How dare.
Sherry.
Thinking about some RE4. This is thinking about RE4 remake. Super good.
A little bit. All right. I'm Sherry. We're just gonna run forward, run past this train. I mean, a helicopter. You know,
I thought you were about to run off. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a fun fact here.
I've never done it before.
No, you can die if you take too long, though. And I have seen the AI Jake actually die here. It's great.
I was just gonna say, I run Sherry for this campaign, and I've been waiting at the door, just wondering when Jake's gonna show up, and then you just see him die. It's like, oh, that's why.
Oh.
So yeah,
well, that's
the AI will
inconvenient.
die there. It happens.
Right.
Yep, especially on No Hope.
And nothing you can do about it either. Like, it just happens.
Yeah, because the
No,
AI,
it's-
for some reason, is... Oh, I'm sorry, Red.
No, you good. Wait for Sherry there. What do you think? I like Sherry in this game. Unlike RE2 Remake, I hate that child.
That child gives me the creeps.
Still better than
Well,
OG
I love my
RE2
child.
Sherry.
Alright, here's Nemesis
That line
2.0.
into the movie. The you need help.
You need help.
You need help. Little girl.
Such a bad line. By the way, this is Usnak. He's Nemesis 2.0. He will be after you the entire game
I think
because
I'm
he
dead.
really, really wants Jake.
I'm alive.
Yeah, you can run a bit forward and still be A-okay. And now if you stayed like probably a second longer, you would have been dead though. Especially at 120 because the hitboxes are a little bit weird on 120.
Parkour. Or, you know, aerial parkour.
I just like the fact that he angled it just right to hit that small little window. Just to make sure.
What the hell is that?
Jake is definitely the parkour campaign.
Yeah, even though you really don't use it, he does have the ability to swing on the little poles. And you use it like 3 or 4 times in the entire game. Actually, I think it's like 5. And I'm like, okay, why is this here?
Call the building inspector.
Yeah.
All right, we are also approaching our first boss soon. How do you normally kill this dude, if I may ask?
I shoot him.
Wow, I never would have guessed in a Resident Evil game. Tell me more. Please enlighten me.
I'm in a room.
I love the common bullets. I love the common bullets. I shoot him.
God.
Nice strap, bro. Wow.
The 120 that Soulless is referring to is 120 FPS. You can run on 60 or 120.
Sorry, I should have specified. All right.
That's what they're referring to.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I forgot you don't really do the weapon switching too often. Okay, never mind, you did some of it. There are 2 ways to do, we call it reroll canceling. You can either switch your weapons, or you can side switch. Switching weapons gives you better accuracy. If you side switch, it is faster, but your aiming will be horrible. So it's better to do it up. Oh yeah, it's better to do it like when you're up close in their face and a big old target. If it's long distance, or if you need to do a more precise shot, just weapon switch it.
It is a lot easier to control it on PC. Do the side switching.
It's
also
still not
walls
that bad
and-
on PS4. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Also, walls and tables are going to be my worst enemy because you just get grabbed by that side of a wall. Oh no, I can't aim. Oh no.
The triggers are a bit magnetic in this game, as we'll inevitably encounter.
Oh, chapter 2 I love that one ladder. I'm so excited for you to get on that ladder. Unless you walk by that ladder. As you should.
All right.
Oh, now we're getting to the main RNG area. I'll let you mention it first. Or at least mention some of the stuff you like to do. What is it?
Yeah, so here, I mean, we gotta destroy the anti-air guns, right? And we gotta kill these big guys as well. We're gonna kind of clear these rooms out as fast as you can. Chris, Pierce, and Sherry will be helping out along the way.
Can I give you a quick little bit of advice on this?
Rock out.
You might be better off killing the big dude first, because Chris and Pierce get stuck on Finn. So Finn might be just sitting there. Okay, there we go, cool. Sometimes they'll literally get stuck on him for like 5 minutes unless you kill him. It is super bad. That's more me telling you, like, so this doesn't sit here for 5 minutes. You're like, where's Finn?
Yeah, I try to
really bad.
Kill him way early. But as long as they get up the stairs and I can get to that room, clear out the first 2 dudes, they typically will leave him alone and then they'll go help Finn immediately.
Yeah, it's just sometimes Chris and Pierce get stuck on there. Now, the RNG strat we were discussing,
he did already.
This dude's called Orgo Man, or we call him Giant Dude. With him, with the torrent right there, you can get him to smack it, you can slam down or punch it, and he can destroy that turret, so you don't have to even get Finn to do anything. But it is really difficult because Chris and Pierce like to knock him over and stun him, or sometimes he'll just sit there in front of you and do a little jig and just spam grab you, or my favorite where he'll smack it but you're not positioned correctly and it doesn't register, and if you take too long it's not worth it. But it can save you up to if you do it good, like do it correctly and fast, you can save about 40 plus seconds. You can do it with this torrent and the last turret. Now, at 120, the last turret is not worth doing. 60 FPS, it is actually worth doing it on, however.
Being cheeky? Alright, so that's my little Jake dance there.
Nice.
Always do footwork with my mans, because he got hands. Do a little Jake.
Hopefully you can get like one of the Joavos, which by the way, that's what the enemies that Jake fight are Joavos. If you can get one like above you can see Jake do that backflip. Actually, you can do it on the stairs. There's a dude on the stairs. You can actually show the backflip off, or you can just kill him. That works too.
I just kill him. How about this one? Nope, he's dead.
They had to be
shot
above
at me,
you
boss.
for him to do that backflip.
He shot at me.
I mean, if I took a machine gun to the face, I think.
Sir, get down.
I thought you somehow I saw you hit him, and I thought it didn't register. I was like, "Excuse me, game."
No, that happens.
Just straight up ignore that bullet. Like, nah, I'm Superman. Moving on.
All right, so like she said before, we gotta protect Finn, Jake, Sherry, and Chris, and my aim is terrible.
Finn and Jake? Is this adventure time or what?
Jake, Sherry, Crispin, and that other guy.
Oh my god,
The
I
sniper
never
rifle.
realized that.
Jerry, I thought that was Ashley.
Oh yeah.
Wait, that's not.
That is
The
actually
helicopter was a tree.
Wait, hold up. I thought
I
that
mean,
was Ada.
to be fair, Sherry could be the female Finn. That weird alternate universe. That was in Adventure Time at one point.
Die on that poor man.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Oh yeah,
He had to go.
we just went
brother.
guns
He had
akimbo.
to
Oh, hi,
go.
Pierce. Why are you down here?
I love that
Oh.
quick fire. Can you do that? Like the full 5 rounds?
Oh, you're talking about the side switch?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
That's
do
how
that
he
all 5
dances.
rounds.
He's just like, this town ain't big enough for the both of us.
Doing it, I actually like doing it with the shotgun. It's actually really cool with the shotgun. To do
All right, so we
the
go down here early.
side switching.
Auto
All
fire.
right, so I just climbed back up the ladder. That's what I mean by like tables,
The
ladders,
triggers.
walls, magnet, command grab everything basically. Really hard to get right.
I mean, hey, they have the longest reach. Let me just stretch my arms. Alright.
Reload here while we wait for the door to be opened slowly by Finn.
Yep.
And then
Now
we just run
carry
through
him.
this entire area. Hi.
Yeah, so another thing
Hi.
about New Game Plus here, so obviously you see he has, he has infinite ammo on. In New Game Plus, you'll set up your skill sets in a particular way to, work with the weapons that your characters will have and any unique chapter or skill things they need. Jake's, you're going to have, the infinite magnum, and you're also going to put 2 skills on there that power up the magnum. One's just a generic 50% bonus, the other one's specific to the magnum. You can do the same thing with the AK as well, which is normally the other weapon, and the grenade launcher. There's another skill you can use if you keep some ammo in your inventory, which will give you an additional 50% bonus. You drop
But
the
nowhere to
infinite
kill.
ammo for it. But yeah, your aiming reticle goes away. But you do 150% extra damage on top of the
Which-
base power, so it's great for melting
Bosses.
huge enemies.
What's up, big guy?
You won't be able to get back up there because you didn't kick down that ladder earlier, though.
Oh, we'll be all right. Don't worry.
I think
My team
it's
got it.
Hopefully, you
Sir?
have more faith in this AI than I do. I'm proud.
As of
Yeah,
late, they have been
there we go.
performing very well, so I will keep the faith and not jinx it.
Hush.
You guys are
Don't
doing
jinx
great.
yourself,
He
please.
Come on, big fella. Take that walk with me. Where you at? Oh, don't do that though.
Oh God, no.
He's coming for you.
Would that have been an instant death?
Yes, if you get stomped on,
Yeah.
that's instant death. That's also one of the things you can use to destroy the third turret, too, is that stomp. You can actually also kill him to make him fall on the turret.
Oh, I didn't know him
And destroy
falling
it.
on it actually breaks it.
It is super, super weird to get its register, though. It is very odd.
Goodbye.
Yeah, you have to have his hand slammed down on it. It is super weird to do, though. I don't usually trust it, which is why I just get him, destroy it, and then kill him. If I'm on 60, 120, I don't worry about it. Pierce, are you okay?
Piers didn't take out the turret, dude.
Nope.
Oh, I was wondering why Finn wasn't doing anything.
He handled the ladder for me though, so I'll give him that.
Yeah.
I mean, he also then proceeded to run to a wall. Have you ever seen this? Back in the first area of this part, sometimes Pierce will sit there and shoot the wall with the AMR for 5 minutes, and I'm like, that's nice. I'm proud of you,
Oh,
sir.
Piers. Thank you. Thanks,
He's
dude.
a special kind of special.
Appreciate you.
FYI, the AMR is his rifle, which is anti-material rifle. It is the most powerful rifle in the game.
Hey, remember when I did the 8-hour run of this and the truck missed me? Remember
Oh
that?
my God.
You should have died.
I should have died.
I remember that. How?
But due to pure
you were
skill.
standing
In there.
pixels away
Listen,
from where the truck
pure
stopped.
skill. And being a Resident Evil god.
So we're not
You
going to
survived
see it
that.
here, but if he was up here and hadn't killed Augerman yet, he would have picked up one of these big military trucks and threw it at us. And it will. I don't think it kills you. It severely damages you, though.
No, it's
definitely
an
hurt.
instant kill. It's an
It
instant
is an
kill if he
instant
hits
kill?
you with a truck.
Okay.
Yep. That is straight up instant kill.
Yeah, Rhodes was literally like pixels away, or I don't know, polygons away, I guess, in these games, but just less than a meter away from being bodied by it. It was incredible.
Good work out there, Alpha. Echo team will be landing shortly.
All right, and that's the end of what is this? Chapter 2, 1,
No,
1, 3,
no.
1,
This is 1-4. 1-4. You're going to 1-5.
You guys are sharing all these facts and speedrun strats, and I'm just sitting here thinking, I wonder what size shoe that big monster wears.
Guts going with something bad.
I mean, there's a reason why he goes barefooted. He just wants to fill the guts between his toes. Nice and
His
good.
shoe size is you. Don't let him put you on his foot.
There's a comment, but I'm not going to make that one. I'm going to stop right there. All right. Oh yeah, the roll of roll copter fight. Damage Usnak enough. Great. You're doing good, and then you jump over, and then this man dies. Because why not?
That's why he gets paid the big bucks.
I mean, big bucks don't pay enough for life now. You ain't gonna be able to spend it.
Probably his health insurance.
He's in the U.S., honey.
All right. So we're going to send the young lady over first. And then I'm going to go. That's going to explode. Rip that guy. He's going to shoot at me. This is going to be fun. I don't know what the QT is for this. I'm just pressing buttons.
Spin me right
and wait for that to
baby.
disappear and get me out. I'm gonna safe quit here.
By the way, it's not like 5. Right when the checkpoint appears, you can actually reset checkpoint.
Get off.
So right when the checkpoint appears, you can reset. You don't have to wait for it to vanish.
And quick go! Yay! First try.
Nice.
Yeah, normally there's a damage threshold. You're supposed to shoot him with the torrents, but if you just decide to magnum in the face, it'll just get to the last part of it. A lot of 6 is damage thresholds to get to the next area, with some stuff actually still being on a timer if you're going by Leon.
Also, Hello Kitty.
Yes, I love Hello Kitty.
It's my daughter's first birthday candle. I play with it on stream all the freaking time. It never
I don't
leaves my
see
side.
it because of what I'm staring at, but I would assume it's adorable.
There you go.
I have a Hello Kitty little piggy bank behind me.
All right, chapter 2.
I was about
I
to
hate
get those
the
Hello
chapter.
Kitty Nikes that came out like 3 days ago.
Lord.
Snowstorm.
That's great, actually.
They're really nice, actually. Yeah.
What's happening here?
All right, we're gonna be running through snow here. This place is fun.
Oh, that is cute. Deagle sent a picture of the kitty. It's adorable. Thank you, Deagle. All right, most of it. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say if she's still watching, I always point it out to her. I always tell her about it. I want to make sure she knows that it's and sees that it's true. All right, so we got the snow section here. This section can either be torturous or very easy. A lot of people get like confused during this part because they forget that there's a mini map at the top right.
I don't. It just
Okay.
navigate.
Yeah, I don't ever look at the actual terrain. I look at the mini map. I just I try to stay to like the left so that like
What order do
I'm
you
near
get
some form of
these?
a wall.
Oh, you're
I go
getting
up
the
the
one
hill.
you're supposed to be getting last. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. No. I don't go. Yeah.
Oh wow,
I'm
you
doing
missed
that thing where I say I hug the
that ladder
Yeah.
is awful for magnet grabbing. I always walk past it.
It's like I said. I look at the mini map when I run, and I just hug the right wall, pretty much this entire time. Oh, go ahead, guys. I know you're about to explain the snowmobile thing.
Yes. I don't think you're going to be doing this, but the quickest way to do this is to run up here. This is an ice slope, so if you slide or get knocked down, you're sliding all the way to the bottom, or get ran over by the snowmobile, which is a possibility that can happen. Normally you're supposed to kill the dude with the snowmobile, and you would drive it around to get all these data chips, because it is much faster than running. It controls like absolute garbage. It is hot garbage.
Especially on
And
120 FPS.
120, there is a way to, you'll get stuck trying to actually go from the slope to the main area, but there is a way to actually get over it and be fine. But it is very janky, and it controls like garbage. But you can just choose to ignore like he's doing. Now, this is also one of the levels, actually the only level that being Sherry is actually faster. Because there is a dialogue skip at the beginning, and later on when you're in the ice caves, doing one certain thing is actually faster, and you can run across the ice area, which I'll bring that up whenever we get to that point. But fun times.
Found another one.
And also the reason why he left the one that, yes, when he was running up here, there's one to the right. That one's best to get last, because once you get that one, you reset checkpoint to bring the AI closer to you, and you can jump off and start heading towards the cabin. So it just makes it a lot quicker. Oh god.
Yeah, otherwise your partner character's like all the way up here on top of the mountain still somewhere, and you're just going to be waiting for about 2 years. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Basically like 5 resetting checkpoints is crucial to either bring AI closer to you, or sometimes even help with certain like enemy spawns and things like that.
All right. And when playing on mouse and keyboard, by the way, like I know you probably noticed that it's a little bit jittery, like it looks like it's shaking a lot.
Jittery.
It is a big thing. Cue music, please. And
now time for a meme. Now, another mainly kind of a funny thing. On the snowmobile, you can actually knock it off. Like if you drive towards the cliff enough, like on the like edges of like nothingness, you can get it to run off, and you're like, oh, I don't have this anymore. You have to get another one. But sometimes the game is like, yo, you're gonna drive off this cliff, and you're going to die. So you just die. It's great. I don't know what causes it, but it's super weird.
Ready for the data chips?
All right, now I can quit because the game finally lets me get to the menu, and we reset this. So Sherry is now with us.
Ready for the data chips?
Yeah, thanks for the help. Now let's get out of this cold.
I finally started using optimal strats. Yay.
Yeah.
All right, now back to where we started, and we'll go back on the same path. This time, though, instead of going to the right, we're going to make it hard left.
I don't know how that did not grab you, but all right.
Don't either. Don't care.
That bird was like, I'm coming for you.
Leave me alone.
Don't worry, he somehow probably grabbed Sherry. I have no idea. I can usually hear it, but I don't have sound on. So.
Yeah, Sherry's not making any noise.
She's probably trying to kill it. It's okay.
She's not fighting either. I don't know where she's at.
To be fair, you can technically look. You most of the time we were doing this, it's good to yell to follow. Now, another thing you can do if you get here fast enough, you go to the co-op door and then get off of it. And a lot of times, depending on how far the AI is, it'll actually start sprinting towards you. For some reason, the AI does not like to sprint. They do a nice jaunty run until they're like, I feel like I'm running to you today.
All right, the cabin, the great cabin fight. This is great. Now we got to kill a couple of guys here, and then we get ready for torture.
Basically kill everything. The machine gun's actually faster here to use because of you don't have to weapon switch and the bigger ammo capacity normally.
Why a lot? Sir, show yourself. Oh, okay.
No, I was gonna say it's fine. It just delays. But yeah, you have to literally just kill everything before the next trigger happens, which is
a cabin fight in Resident Evil.
Cabin fever.
What?
I know. It's almost like Leon has 70.
I think chronologically this is Cabin 4.0.
I forgot we were naming them. You probably need to see what's outside. Yeah. There you go.
All right, my least favorite part of the game. We might do this in a couple of tries. We might do it in one. We'll see.
Oh yeah, 120 thankfully is not as bad with the snowmobile. However, if you're doing this at 30, the hitbox.
It's horrible with mouse and keyboard. All right.
I usually do controller, but I believe in you.
100% on controller. This is a breeze. Mouse and keyboard, it's like torture.
Godspeed.
Sherry, please speed up.
No, that's normal. Don't worry. Now, like I was mentioning, 30 FPS. For some reason, the Avalanche's hitbox is huge. Anything once you go high, like 60 or higher, the Avalanche's hitbox is actually okay. But there've been points like on 30 where you get hit by like nothing.
Let's make this a little more fun.
You're gonna drive into the trees like I normally do. Okay.
Turn on the music.
Into the forest.
And hit every tree on the way down.
Just get Mario screaming in the distance as well.
Jake, stop.
Believe in you. Oh my god. I think you might be playing close, dude. You are.
Oh my god. I saw that snow coming up. I was like, well.
I was gonna.
Wasted.
I was gonna say sometimes oh sorry, Gary, go ahead.
No, so my camera wouldn't adjust, and I kept trying to fix it, hitting all the freaking trees, and why Jake still won't turn for me right now.
That happens to the controller too.
Like something that I try to do when because I'm on mouse and keyboard is I have a wireless mouse, so I can lift the mouse up off the mat pretty easily. When you do, you have a bit more control over the camera for some reason. Don't know why. It's working for me. All right, so I try to do that at a reasonable, motion. Like, see this right now? I'm doing it right now. But Jake doesn't seem to want to change. Oh, there was a thing right there? I never got that one.
Yeah. Oh my god. Worst one in the game.
The serpent emblem. Now, what was about to say? Yeah, for some reason when you're in the forest area in that starting section, it always does that. Even on controller, the camera has like a wonky time. And you can't control Jake properly. I'm not sure why it's like that.
This is the part that I hate the most.
You should be... I was gonna say, you went too far to the right.
I despise this part.
Would you believe I was racing that entire time?
I think I have like 4 deaths there in my most recent PB.
I would have to look again.
My most recent PB, I got it on first try. I am now never gonna get it again.
Nope.
Also, a funny thing about this, in 60, you're actually able to take the left path and be fine. At 120, you have to take the right path or you're just dead. It's super weird.
All right. Yay, we got it.
Because like every Capcom game in a 5 mile radius, FPS just makes everything do whatever it wants at points.
Don't worry about me. I'm built like a tank.
Fine, I won't. Let's go.
What messaged me?
Wow.
Nice.
Watch your step.
I wonder how deep this mine
Oh no,
goes.
not Troy Baker coming for me.
We've spoken a lot about different strats in this game. Soulless has shared some things, Deagle shared some things, but Silence, what got you into running this game in particular?
So it started out with me doing long marathons of like other games, and I wanted to do it out of, I did a marathon with all 6 Resident Evil games, well technically 7, and it was Resident Evil 0 to 6. I played every single campaign, back to back, all that kind of fun stuff. Why am I on that one?
Shit, he found us.
And I missed. Hold up. So yeah, I did a marathon that I did 7 Resident Evil games, Resident Evil 0 through Resident Evil 6, all the campaigns. And when I did it, I was timing myself really. And when I timed myself, I was like, hey, I wonder how fast, I wonder if anybody speed runs this, as all campaigns. And come to find out, yeah. Why am I jumping in? I didn't want to do that.
I love because you're casually strolling.
To just look back at you like, what are you doing?
Right?
We're
gonna kill that. So
now the main. I know what most of the time people will do. Hopefully, you don't get caught third time or it's instant death. Yeah, normally you would trigger Usanok. You would run to this one and jump in, and then you would do the second one.
Yeah, I didn't think I killed that bug. Ooh, over there, perfect.
Oh.
I think I'm cheating. Shit, he found us.
He's gonna. Well, if you get caught 3 times, he's gonna get you anyway. It's instant death. You're dead. Yeah, if you get caught like 3 times, he's just like, go. I know where you live.
That's never happened before.
Oh.
Right, GDQ? Ha ha. Ha.
And that death scene goes on for a hot minute.
No, the RE1, the one trying to mimic RE1 zombie goes on for an hour. I hate that one.
All right. So normally, how you stop these things? You walk up to them when their sight is the opposite direction. You can slap them, right? And then what you do here?
Okos.
Shit, he found
You
us.
might catch me again.
Quick.
Yeah, they're called Okos.
They're
Very
called
odd name.
They have names?
Yes. He found you, by the way.
Yep.
If he plays that cutscene, he's like...
I keep going too far forward instead of waiting for that second one to come a little bit closer.
Now, the other issue is the funny thing about this, the smog, like the little, you see like a smoke effect. That smoke effect counts as a hitbox. So sometimes they'll just take the bullet board. What? You should have been seen. Excuse me?
I'm nice out here. Evil God out here.
Shit, he found us.
How to break this game. To be fair, there is a bunch of... There is actually out of bounds for Neon. No one else really has one currently. But there are a bunch of weird stuff you can do. Because I'm trying to remember. I know one of the mercenary stages, literally, you can just fall through the floor if you want. That's fun. And if you're on the floor, like if you're in out of bounds without laying down for too long, you'll just die. It just kills you.
I also want to point out the little banter these two have when they're both in the box like that.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 different variations, I believe.
Literally right in front of the Usanok as well.
They get upset. So yeah, if you're not on cycle right there, you miss all of that. Like, and if you move too far forward, like you saw, obviously multiple times I died, right?
There's another thing there's another thing you can do. Now, Usanok is usually, of course, in the first area. He doesn't teleport to that second area until Sherry gets there. Now, whenever he is going to teleport to that second area, if you're doing it right when he's doing it and shoot the gun to kill both the Okos, you can actually just kill them both and run through without him ever trying to like trigger, like him trying to catch you. It is very precise though. And it's a fun time.
Machete. Alright, now this one, same thing with the cycle stuff. If you can get down here fast enough.
Oh, do you actually kill all of them?
I don't kill all of them, no.
Okay.
If I can get down here before this one, or sometimes I don't like
I'll
get down here. This
say
one's
your
here.
cycle might be super off because of the devs.
Maybe.
Because this is...
No, we good. What am I gonna do?
Basically what you do is just trigger, and what Sherry will always teleport once you finish doing this. So it doesn't matter. He always teleports over here. Now sometimes...
you have to be careful, because he can still grab Sherry if she takes too long.
I've had Jake do that too, don't worry.
Yeah.
And I just kind of stared at it.
That one had me through because it happened like 2 times in a row, and I was like, come on, girl. Like, I just need you to walk through the door.
What's the question, by the way?
We got a chat question for you, Rhodes. How long have you been running RE6?
For all of us?
I don't know, like a year.
Since 2016.
Wait, is it for all of us or just...
I assume?
They asked for
first. Yeah, you guys go first. I'm last.
I started in 2020.
I guess I already answered.
Yeah, I'll say I started 2016. I actually did a lot of routing for this game. Both a lot of New Game and New Game Plus routing for this.
Sherry.
And I'm actually doing some newer routing for... Oh god, I'm sorry, Level.
Well, you found out that you was playing anyway.
God. But yeah, I've been actually replaying a lot of this and rerouting some of the New Game Plus and like for Jake and Chris lately. So that'll be a fun time to see whenever I deal with all that.
I gotta do it with style. Gotta set off the remote bomb with style. Yeah, I've been running this for like a year now. Because like I said, I did a long marathon, played this with a bunch of other Resident Evils, and then the question hit me with like, where I hit myself with the question, like, I wonder how fast I can play all the campaigns from that marathon. I did a second version of that marathon, and I did it faster. And then after I did that, I was like, all right, I'm gonna actually start timing myself, properly to see if I can get a good, decent time. Out of curiosity, just went and checked the leaderboards, saw like the lowest time was like 8 hours and 2 minutes for like all campaigns. And then I was like, I think I could beat that. Wasn't actually trying to, but
Sounds like a lot of games done quick.
Yeah.
To be fair, all campaigns is super training on this. So go ahead.
It is. It's an 8-hour speed run, and it is it's fun though.
I've only
Definitely
done
it's
it.
fun when you learn all of it.
I've only done it twice. I still have the one I have like 4 years ago posted, and I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, Soulless is the RE6 god out here. The true RE6 god.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to mention for the previews area. Oh, by the way, this area is literally just do the QT fast enough, get to the next room, la-di-da-di-da. Now, previous room is the other area where Sherry is faster. Of course, you can run over there, throw it over, and you don't have to do the remote bomb to trigger him. You can just grab the little key card and run across the ice, and just make it to the door with Jake right there, because Jake normally stands right next to the door, and you just move on.
Unless you have what happened to me, where he just
sometimes Jake's an idiot. Yeah, sometimes Jake's just stupid. Jake
I just want to point out,
sometimes.
I ain't seen Sherry actually not walk through one of these doors yet. Like, she just like stopped and looked at it, and Jake's just like, "Alright, Dan," and he just closes the door in her face. Like, I haven't seen her actually walk through a single one of these doors.
I don't think I want to wait that long for them to try and go through that door like that.
Jake's just like, fine then,
Just ram in her face. No, better yet, Jake just kind of just shoves her, like, pushes her out. It's like, okay, we're gonna shut this now. You need to, like, move with a purpose, honey. This is QTE memes because this is around the time where QTEs were everywhere in every game in a 5-mile radius.
Michael Bay's
QTE. I mean, to be fair, if we want true Michael Bay, we play Chris.
Oh yeah,
that is true. There are more
Chris is Gears of War featuring Michael Bay.
And the only thing Chris's scenario is missing is one of the slow-mo bass drop, cutscenes.
No, it kind of has that happen in Chris Chapter 3 after you kill the helo and jump off. They have that slow motion as they're jumping off with the explosion in the background.
That's ready for...
Oh, yeah.
All right, now we have the detention center. We got hands rated E for everyone. Come get it.
Yeah, the research facility area.
Hold it. Sorry, I get a little extra with that. This is why it's my favorite.
Chapter 3 is actually really fun. I will say, sometimes Sherry's AI, if you go through this area too fast, like this one right here, because Sherry's in another area trying to sneak past some enemies. Y'all don't, of course, you don't see it because you're Jake, obviously. But Sherry's trying to sneak through. She has to get to a certain point and wait for you, or at least the AI Sherry will wait for you. Sometimes AI Sherry gets caught, and if she gets caught, you have to reset checkpoint. And when you reset checkpoint, you'll reset right where you need to be, but Sherry will be like 10 miles back. So that's fun. And what causes that, who knows? The AI just does what it wants. And this is 16 pushes to do this.
They may or may not come up here and shoot me in the back.
Good question. I have no idea. It hurts my eyes.
No lie.
Like literally everything except like the top of that pipe right there.
Like,
yeah.
The plants are white.
I guess they're trying to make reference to hospitals usually being white, but it could also be the fact they're like, I don't care about doing colors. Just make it all white. Just said.
Got him. Oh God. A lot of not white.
Gotta get it before I do it.
That was a good glitch. I love that glitch.
Jake was like, you know what? This room needs a little bit of color.
Switch. There we go. Alright, okay. So we switch to this camera. Sherry's gonna hide in that locker over there. We're gonna watch this guy press the thing.
You can't really see it with him. You could see it with Sherry at least.
Yeah.
It's the funny thing with if you're playing co-op, of course, co-op is going to be faster, obviously, duh. But in co-op, what you can do is right when he presses and goes through the door, you can do the stealth kill as Sherry and actually not have to my brain and not have to input that code. So you can just have it open, look at the code from the other side, and then just tell your partners like, yeah, it's like 148 or like 146 or something like that.
Oh. All right.
Oh Lord. No, I wasn't paying attention to what the code was, so hopefully you were.
165.
Nice.
Hopefully I pressed the right button.
No go, huh?
Wait, what?
165.
153.
We about to start just rattling off numbers, huh?
That was 5.
Wait, you said 165?
Shit's sake.
165.
That's what he
yes.
said. I wasn't actually looking.
Was it 6? Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna be slow here.
Sherry's gonna be sitting there chilling, just
You know what?
staring
Yeah, I should
at
probably
you.
look at that as numbers now instead of just. Yeah.
I always do numbers. It's much easier to remember it.
I just look at him. Come in, grab the ladder. Yeah, thank you.
He just
Gotta-
wanted to show y'all what
gotta
that
take my
animation
time.
looked like, that's all.
Not like this, Jake. Come on, brother. All
You
right,
just
so here's
pulled every
your
move in the world to get from underneath that.
right,
I mean, it just wants a beta shot.
bro.
That's all he
Come on.
Oh god.
Roll.
I've played this game before.
No, I'm okay.
God, I'm dying.
I thought amateur was the difficulty.
Damn.
Oh, you might get him to change. Normally, what you do is with the grenade launcher, if you do a direct hit with an enemy that normally mutates, he will not mutate and he'll just explode. And what you're doing here is you're getting these little chips.
It's
You have
the
to wait for
cocoon.
you have to kill the dude. Yeah. You have to get at least 10 of these little chips that look like the umbrella symbol, and to move on to the next area. Oh god, yeah, there it is. It's clearly not the umbrella symbol.
We need 10 of these.
Yes, you need 3 for the first one to elect the first gate, and the 10 is to move on. If you get all of them, which is 16, you, of course, if you're doing new game, you get the bear commander, you get a load of grenade launcher ammo and bag ammo.
And a decent amount of points. Good points.
Yes, if you just the best way to farm skill points for anyone that's curious for some reason. 4-3, no hope, because all it is there's like 2 to 3 chests, and just open that up and move on. Hello, you were stunning that man. What a very rude person you are.
Hi guys. No, I'm gonna go there. Sir?
You didn't even
Yeah,
try to
well-
dodge that, honestly.
Nope.
You just
not at
ran
all.
right into it.
He decided to take it. No. I was gonna say, I think you've seen him do is, of course, if you approach it and just pick it up normally, he'll do that pickup animation. With, like with sliding or rolling over the item and picking up, you can actually cancel the animation. This game has a lot of animation cancels with either rolling, sliding, or you can cancel out a certain in-game cutscenes.
You drop?
By throwing a fire grenade or a regular grenade, which Jake doesn't have either of, because of course he doesn't. He has remote bombs and flash grenades, so he can't do those tricks. But Leon, Ada, and Chris, on the other hand, will spam it to high water.
All right, here we go.
Now let's awkwardly put these chips in like sliding a card, because that's what we do.
Hey, at least I got the first 5 in the right order this time. Usually I don't do that,
Look like. Now we find the rest.
so I'm happy. All right, so we
I
can come
can
up here to the
only-
left, go through this door.
I think I normally get
So, what they have you doing
3, and I
for the
grab
past
the
6 months?
other 2 later on.
Nah, not this.
Oh, you're
This
actually.
other.
I was gonna say, yeah. I was like, oh, you're actually doing the piano. No.
Oh,
Go
Wait,
back.
the other one.
Yeah. I'm mainly.
mantle.
I'm not trying to lead you. I'm sorry. I just mainly don't want you to take forever. Because some people are like, please don't babysit, and I'm like, I don't want the dude to take forever on the stream.
Nah, we're good. We're good. Whee! End of the night feels
really-
right now. How y'all feeling in chat?
I actually really like how this area looks, by the way. This is such a very nicely designed area.
Yeah, man, grab the lift. There we go.
I wish I can drink the water.
I don't think you want to drink it with Jake just stepping and sliding his body in there. What? I'm like,
You don't have the lift.
Doing all right there?
That's extra flavor.
Extra flavor. I was gonna say it's extra flavor.
when was the last time you think Jake either bathed or wiped?
I mean,
He's
he just
literally in
came
a
out
white
of the
fake
clean room.
vault.
He's just in water.
The water you're about to drink? You're about to drink the Kool-Aid water? Oh, you just blew up Sherry.
It's alright.
She was in the
She'll
way.
be fine.
You'll be
You
alright.
mean Ashley?
Yeah, that's
Ashley. I'm gonna start calling her Ashley. I hope you know that.
No, not the
Oh, I know you will.
I usually call them Jerry and Shake.
Oh, I usually call Jake Juke Mahler. He's Juke Mahler.
Oh, Young Wesker? Yeah.
Juke Mahler.
Mulla.
Of course.
Young Wesker.
Yeah, and also where that comes from, his name is Jake Mueller, so you just switch the A and the U. And also Juke,
Mueller.
for obvious reasons. Yeah, Mueller's his last name. Mueller.
Mueller.
Yes. Is there something wrong? I actually had a high school friend with that last name. I actually had a high school friend with that last name. And one thing I thought Jake would have it spelled like with the 2 dot accents over the U, but he doesn't. Are y'all trying to whisper sweet, sweet nothings in my ears?
You've never seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
I haven't seen it in like a billion years, to be fair.
And Level trying to call people out here.
These guys aren't much for conversation.
Good. I was sick.
That's all this has been. This has been Soulless Persona with the commentary, Deeg picking up things that may have been missed, and Level just sitting back taking pot shots at everybody.
Just get savage mode up in here.
Some people call me Kevin Ryman.
That's an obscure reference that I don't know how many people are actually gonna get.
Oh, I love it.
Here we out. Hey, look, a tank.
Deagle, did you? Yeah, it's just casual tank. It's Resident Evil. You just kind of
Did not
blink
try to
and be like,
dodge
okay,
anything.
that's normal. No, you take machine guns to the face in Resident Evil. It's okay. Now, what was
And we
I-
out.
what was I about to say? Deagle, were you trying to say something a second ago? Because it cut you out completely. Where did Sherry go? Oh. I didn't see her for a
Ashley's
second.
right
I was like,
there.
where did she go?
Ashley's right there.
I actually need
here's
to wear a
the
little
tank.
bit more whites. I just need to make sure I see her through the darkness. She could be my nightlight. I suggest you run. Or are you just gonna
Decision.
chill?
Yeah.
I'm
I just
actually
wanna see
impressed
what
you
it
do.
didn't run. I actually remember on 30 FPS, if you didn't run immediately, that thing is like, I'm gonna run you
will
over
kill the
like
crap out of you.
immediately. Oh, it's just dead. And I'm like, okay.
Hey, look, it's
By the way, it's back.
And it can't hit you here. You're too close.
Oh yeah, I've made myself being run over by it for fun.
Oh, come down here.
Yeah. I wasn't trying to say something a second ago. I was just appreciating the
a wall.
Kevin Ryman joke.
Okay, go. Okay, whatever.
I have to say, Roads, I think favorite thing in this game are walls and tables, I've noticed.
Absolutely. Love command grabbing a wall or a table, just getting stuck. Going back in the opposite direction.
I don't know, that one ledge you were like, I really love this pink Kool-Aid water. This feels nice on my feet.
Statue if I got it to the right
Thanks
You
for
just wanted to
nothing.
splash. You just wanted to splash. All right, sir.
Oh yeah, also all we're doing is just getting the tank to push this 3 times. It's just fun times all around. And if you're Sherry, you're just sitting there waiting for the AI Jake to take 100 years to do this.
Is there someone in the tank, or is it just like?
No, it's just a tank. You can't destroy it or anything. It's just absolutely chilling.
I wish you could destroy it. I wish they would have given
mean-
me a rocket launcher for free in this game.
To be fair, Leon's the only one that actually even gets a rocket launcher. There actually is code in the game for an infinite rocket launcher. Funny enough.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break this game though.
I'm happy there's no rocket launcher in this.
To be honest, dude, the funny thing is, Deagle, the rocket launcher does get powered up by shooting wild as well.
course.
So imagine just killing yourself. Oh, steady 5. You've made a C.
All right, we're now coming up to the reason I run Sherry.
Oh yeah, the bike. The bike is shake is awful. Have fun.
It is.
Avoid death.
Do we need the music again?
Yes.
I don't know if you actually does Nintendo copyright that? I know Nintendo is very odd about certain songs.
If Nintendo was copyrighting that, they would have got me a long time ago.
I know some songs Nintendo will do it. I know like some of the Smash Bros. Songs, like some of the Kirby songs are doing it too lately.
Yeah.
That's why I was like,
A lot of the copyright things too are some people who take like a minute sample of a song in their terrible remix of whatever it is they're doing, and just
also interesting
ding
fact.
people.
Interesting facts. Oh, it's great. You should be. I'm afraid to see you drive in real life. Anyway,
you should just take your steering wheel out and put a mouse and keyboard in there.
Yeah.
Just turn on the dime. Just 180 somebody on the dime. I need my sensitivity fast. But oh yeah, when you were jumping over, I've had something happen where I jumped or got there too fast and the copter was trying to catch up. So the copter went in front of me, but I ended up phasing through it and it looked really janky. It didn't kill me thankfully, but I was like, all right, that's neat. Love that. If you do things too fast in this game has an absolute heart attack. Oh yeah, it's great. I love it. It's my favorite thing. Especially the last section. The last section is so garbage. And the thing is, the last section may have to be done differently depending on how bad your health is. Because if your health is too low, your bike will not be fast enough to do a certain thing, and you can die.
For contrast, when you play this as Sherry, you can shoot some things, kind of, if you want. There's 2 things you actually need to do.
Yeah. Now, if you're doing no hope, please shoot everything. Oh my god, shoot everything. God. Barely missed that too. My favorite thing is the fact that the copter could have just owned you when you were just driving in that one narrow hallway, and it's like, I'm gonna shoot ahead of you, and that's fine.
I'm slowing down a bit because, all right, that's the end of the music. Sorry, guys. I'm slowing down a bit because the slightest slap of one of those cars, and that's a reason.
Oh, I've rubbed against one and I was fine, but I know, basically, it took me a while to learn this, by the way, because this is annoying, especially when you're first playing it. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. But you can go full speed throughout all of it except for the final, one of the parts in the final area. Because if you go full speed in that, you're gonna hit something later, and you'll see why.
You want to hear an embarrassing story?
Chad, I hope you enjoy.
Always.
Yes, please. Embarrassing
So
story.
when I was maybe 8 or 9, I was riding this bike, right? And I thought, oh, I'm going straight. Let me just close my eyes, I thought I was cool. I hit a parked car.
Oh no.
Dude, the worst thing I've ever done, when it comes to the bike, I was riding it and I got on grass, and of course it just rained, so grass is slick, of course. So I decided to try to do a sharp turn, and I ended up falling off it, and the handle hit right on my thigh super hard, and that was so bruised for so long. I hated it. Also, this is an area where you can, you need to slow down. If you go full speed, you're gonna hit something and die. Thankfully, this game is gracious here for checkpoints. Thank God. And if it wasn't, this would be nightmare fuel. Go ahead.
I just want to point out that back before we got onto the highway, Sherry was shooting a lot. That is the most I've seen her shoot as the AI.
Oh, I see her shoot a lot.
Nah, she's saving bullets for some reason. I don't know why.
Her infinite bullets?
You'd have thought we had a major boss at the end of the game or something.
This is 4-1, yes. 4-2 is... Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry, Levin.
No, I was just going to be so annoying.
Everybody's favorite game, Road Rash.
How dare you be silly? That's
I
amazing.
played recently. It's a classic, yeah. I was just playing it recently.
I don't know
Forgot
why
how fun that
playing.
is.
You playing like the Mario 64 music makes me want to play Paper Mario. I know that has nothing to do with it, but my brain's like, I miss Paper Mario. That's my favorite N64 game.
Huh?
Another fun fact: when you play as Sherry, Jake like drives right through
Straight
every
into
single one of
one.
these cars.
He just ignores it, and he's like,
Tom Cruise, eat your heart out.
Like he
I feel
goes
like
around
Jake-
to dodge it and then drives right into it.
right into it. To be fair, in Chris's chapter 3, when Pierce and Chris are driving, when Pierce is driving, he actually runs into the train for a bit, and you're like, nice. Alright, this area, first part of the rollcopter crap, you can either kill all the enemies, or you can just sit there and shoot the helicopter and destroy it, and move on with your life. I assume you are going to kill enemies. Okay.
It'd be a little mix of
Copper's
both.
annoying.
Yeah.
Now,
Whoever close to
usually, this is usually when I switch to grenade launcher, shooting wild, and the mastery to do as much damage as possible. Because this dude on PC, on PS4, they actually nerfed him, so he actually has less health. So he actually takes a lot less hits to die. Now on PC, he takes a lot of hits to die, and it's super.
Takes a lot of
annoying.
hits, but it's super hard to see because of the stupid light.
Oh, I hate when he just sprays you nonstop, and I'm like, can you, like, stop, sir? I'm trying to kill you. Can you let me kill you, please?
And
This,
the fact that you only have one bullet per shot.
Yeah. Now, the thing that sucks with Jake is both helicopter fights are awful as Jake. Now, there is, in this game, there's intersections. As earlier in Chapter 1, you saw Chris and Pierce. Chris and Pierce are back. They are on the higher level. Chris and Pierce on both copter fights are on higher level, and it's much easier for them to shoot the helicopter. And they also have a 6-rounded grenade launcher, which you can annihilate this thing very easily. But
Oh man,
Big Sherry, you only get the Bear Commander.
I love Chris's grenade launcher.
Oh, it's so good, especially if you side switch. If you do it too fast, and it all just simultaneously explodes in your face and kills you. It's my favorite. I clearly have never done it before,
Reload.
ever.
All right, reload. Miss a shot. Yay! He should be dead soon though. On fire right now.
I'm trying to count. I wasn't actually. I started counting and I didn't. I think you still got a bit.
No, it's all.
Because,
It's
like I
all
said,
good.
this dude is tanky.
Yeah, he takes way more shots than it feels like it should.
Oh,
when he starts
dude,
smoking.
Oh no, I missed a
Deagle
few.
Knight-
Don't think I was hitting all of them. I missed a
Oh
couple
no!
of these, don't worry.
Even when you don't miss any, it takes a while. Dude, I need to show you the PS4 version of this fight. I think
Oh
you
my
stare
God,
at it
come on, buddy,
blankly.
just stop flying over my head, please, bro. I just want to kill you.
Because I actually started routing this game
missed.
on the PS4 version, and the PS4 version is basically the PC port with a lot of like stuff fixed and altered, and that includes boss healths. Like a lot of the health for the bosses have been nerfed a bit too. So,
Thank you.
And I
Yay.
know this game has like massive, well, a lot of differences based off of FPSs. This fight isn't affected by whatever frame rate you're playing. Okay, just
no. Now some fights are. This one is not one of them. This is just the PS4. It's just altered a bit. Now, what was another thing?
The
I know some of the
Switch
stuff
might have
is
the lower
sort-
health. I'm not 100% sure.
The
though.
Switch is basically the PS4 version with
see
some
you.
alterations. Now the PS4 version does have quicker. I'm sorry. QTEs, because on the PS4 version you can just hold the button and do everything like immediately. On Switch there's auto QTEs where you just stare at the game. The game's like, I'll do it for you, homie. It's okay. And I'm like, that's
Honestly,
nice. Thank you.
If the Switch didn't have bad load times, that would be the best version to run.
I love your aim, dude. Also, the fact that the Switch tried to run at 30 FPS and can't hold it, so that would be another issue.
Yeah.
I hope Chris and Pierce just kill all the enemies before you kill this. Yeah, Deagle. Actually, I'm sorry for coughing in your ears, by the way. Let me get a sip of water.
like this. I hate this fight so much.
That's one of the
Oh no, you haven't gone to the second one. The second fight is worse with Jake, and you know it. And where it's coming.
I like that one better.
I think. By the way, I think you won by killing the enemy and not him. Just FYI.
Whatever, man. It's dead. It's finally freaking
I
dead.
mean, it is dead, but I was like, huh. Hold up. I'm gonna look this up for Dougal real quick.
The job has been done.
Good job.
Alright, kick this
I
ladder
too
down
like
so
to
Sherry
punch
can climb up
ladders.
there. And we,
I feel like Chris would Falcon punch that ladder.
my arms.
It probably called him Wesker or something.
Young Whisker.
Whiskers.
Alright, so we're gonna try to go for something here.
Oh, are you going to do the rope possibly? On
Possibly,
PC version,
possibly.
at least for me, I should say, the PC version, he seems to do that a lot more often than on console.
Uh-oh. Not like this, boys.
All right, so that dude that hopped up with you with the chicken legs right there, his shirt was the same color as Sherry's. So I thought Sherry said, "Forget this ladder," and just like hopped up with you, and I was taken back
Sherry,
for half a second.
Sherry grew grew a little bit taller. They call them grasshoppers in like in one of the files. The nickname for them is like grasshoppers. It's not their official name. I don't remember their actual official name, but they nickname them grasshoppers.
Grasshopper dudes is the official.
I mean, to be fair, it's makes sense.
Here you go, buddy. You can come down here and drop some guys off. I can do the thingy. Show the
always do
chat
the
something
thingy.
that they probably haven't seen before. Yeah? No, you can go over there and do it. You are a jerk.
Of course.
They don't want you shining
can
out
show
here.
it.
Not
You
at
can
all.
show something fancy. I'm hoping
Get
Kristen,
down.
because Kristen and Pierce can't actually kill it. It takes an hour, but they can do it. 'Cause
They got
AI
the
doesn't
final
do it.
shot on
man.
mine.
Yeah, they
in
can
my
kill
PB.
it, but it takes a long time for them to do it.
Also in my PB, you got the copper, the climb kill. So we'll see if he comes back
The
down
roll
again.
for all
Probably won't.
copper.
Because I've had him do it twice. So if he wants to come over here, that'd be great.
Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna send this to Dougal Boogle.
I would love for chat to see this kill though.
It's since you want to see it, and it's also live on GDQ. It's not gonna show up for you, because that's how that works.
Oh yeah. You know, marathon luck, right?
I
here we
sent it,
go.
and it should be linked to
Not
the
gonna
thing,
talk
by
about
the way,
it.
Deagle.
All right.
All right, I have one more question because one of my favorite things about this game, at least, was that if someone's playing like Jake's campaign and someone's playing Chris's campaign online, they intersect and you both interact with here. Is
Yeah.
it possible, like saying, does it line up in a speed run as to any point where if we were both playing online?
That is turned off. That is required to be turned off. Same with agent hunts. Mainly because it will affect your speed run, because if they're not fast enough or the other person dies, it can cause issues and disconnects. In addition, you need to keep in mind, if it's a solo run and you pair up with a co-op partner, that will make it a co-op run. Also, it does affect the DA it does affect your DA, and it does affect the damage output, etc. So it's just a bunch of mess that's not worth.
Yeah, it's
even
banned,
messing
but
with.
it is possible.
Okay, big guy.
Yes. Yeah.
Need you to
Same with
move.
Agent Hunt. Agent Hunt is banned because, again, connection and all that lovely mumbo jumbo. And if you do kill an Agent Hunt player, they also drop a first aid spray for you, which you normally wouldn't get from that enemy. So there's that too.
One thing I had dislike about the grenade launcher on the Bearcat is you can't aim any further than this.
Oh yeah, the Bear
This is-
Commander is a meme, and I hate the gun. I believe.
Are you there? No, you are.
I was saying
Lightly.
you hit him.
Yeah,
Might
he's
get
like
some
a little
better
bit
aiming
there.
right. Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Let's say you might have got a better angle right-handed there.
Yeah, I tend to play left-handed. Now, certain things are faster left-handed, certain things are better right-handed. It mainly depends.
Yeah, depending on like what you're looking at. Like for me with that
Now-
part, it's not so much as the left or the right. It's the I can't go any higher than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I can't
it's
aim straight
with
up.
the
They have an oil barrel.
anything that's aimed from the hip, you can't aim at a certain height. It's very odd. Because that's with any weapon. The Hydra, grenade launcher, Bear Commander, if you're doing the grenade launcher part. Ammo box 50, which is Ada's machine pistol, is another one like that.
Bioweapons on our country, too.
So all that.
Okay, so this next section, a little weird. This first section is not that bad, but the second section, I want to do this all in one try. Because if I die and the checkpoint reloads Sherry down at the bottom with me instead of at the top, makes
you
life
got
a lot harder.
flashbangs, right?
I do. I have one. I always have at least one.
Do you know you've passed like 5 of them that have been laying on the ground the last few chapters?
Probably, but
There's no problem. I've been staring at that. I'm like, please.
That's in the past.
Take it.
no, I didn't see it.
It was a lie. It was a lie.
Flashback to those grenades, man.
That was a horrible dad joke. I mean, it is almost Father's Day, so that was a horrible dad joke.
The level
Appropriate,
puns.
and I hate it. Oh, what is
Now we
Cheryl
wait for
doing?
Sherry.
Yeah, this chapter is why.
Oh no!
not Sherry.
Please
That's
kill
not
that.
Sherry.
Also, interesting fact at 120, if that I think Skirlax.
Sherry, just come to the door.
Jesus Christ! Oh Jesus Christ! That Skirlax at 120, he has a smoke, like a little smoke attack, and at 120, that thing can just kill you, just like 6-0 health in like less than a second. It's pretty incredible. Also, the bees will do that too. Oh, there's that one ladder. Oh, excellent. You didn't get Magna Grab. That other ladder right there is awful.
I let go of shift.
Yeah, this chapter here,
Collateral?
4-2. My New Game Plus file, I have like 15 flashbangs in my inventory. This
And
is
you
why.
need most of them.
I just spam them, and while these guys are stunned, we go and do
I-
our business.
I sometimes tend to do a grenade launcher around and just kill them, because sometimes Sherry, like, if they are flashed, the AI is really bad about being like, you know what I want to do? I want to attack y'all for like 15 minutes. And I'm like, thanks.
Well, one nice thing, when you flash your AI partner, they'll actually start running.
Yeah, it's super weird. Another
Alright, here's the part I was
derpy
talking
another weird thing is sometimes if you, what was it? Sometimes if you, like, blow them up, like, with a grenade launcher or, like, a pipe bomb, and they'll just start running towards you with, like, Fury of the Gods. I'm like, okay,
Yep.
I'm sorry. Forgive me,
Yep.
please.
I got 2. Okay, we're good.
Excellent. I mean, that's 50% better.
That's where I wanted to go, Jake.
Tell me that's clearly where you want to go. Hush. Jake says this is better.
Hey, boys. Hold that. Not. What the?
Catch.
Oh man, that was dramatic.
We're all having a grand old time.
Sherry just opened the door. Oh, you.
Did you kill the enemies up top? Because sometimes Sherry would take like an hour. Okay. I think you side switching, which side switching does alter your hitbox in this game.
I'm killing those first because I don't want them to mutate.
What I was talking about, you want Granddaddy Long Arm to grab you as the Sherry opens the door, and you just slowly go through it and just grab you and drag you out. I was speaking of.
Yo, bro. Open the door, Sherry. Thank you.
Oh
We
wow,
outta
she
here.
actually did the quick open. Wow.
And that was one of my cleaner moments in that part. I usually die there. At least once. Always die there. At least once.
Dude, I was
So
playing
I
this
guess the
with
game.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say. I guess the game's trying to make up and say, "Hey, listen, we're sorry for the other deaths, dude. We just wanted to, you know,
We're sorry for.
we just
We're
wanted to
sorry
put you
for
down a
the
little bit.
Snowland.
It's okay."
I remember when I was playing this on PS3, and it was a casual run through, and we were doing No Hope, and my friend was like, "I want to attack everything," and he just proceeded to get gunned down by like everything and die, and I'm like, bro, I don't have enough herbs for you. Can you like not?
I usually fight this guy with the bear, but I'm gonna fight him with the deagle.
The bear commander is faster for the chainsaw.
Yeah.
For this. Because what you can do is you stun lock him by hitting him in the knee, and he actually has a heart in his blade, and that is his weak point. And if your positioning is correct, you can keep actually stun locking him and hitting him in his heart to kill him faster. As you dance around that, the crate of justice, the sadness.
Well, we got him pretty quick there, so that worked out.
Nice.
Usually it doesn't go that fast, but I guess DA might be a thing. I don't know.
DA is a thing, yes. Basically.
No, I mean like right now. I don't know where my DEA is. Like
actually, your your DA is probably maxed.
Probably.
An amateur, the highest you can get is for the low price of $29.99. No, it's $2,999. This is actually one of my favorite boss fights in the game. You also got
his little cousin
Leon and Helena, or I sometimes call her Helena, because when I first saw her name, I was like, oh, it's Helena, and they're like Helena, and I'm like, okay. But yeah, you got the reunion featuring Leon and Sherry for RE2 memes, and Helena that's trying to look like Claire Redfield.
Yep. So I ran back there so that I could avoid the pause and just be here ready for Sherry to go over the edge. Now me and Helena get to have fun with this guy alone.
Now, what was it about? Yeah, you really can only avoid that little pause there if everyone is over there to trigger it. There's actually a really weird thing you can do here when the spoiler.
You tried to command grab me, sorry? Oh, okay, all right, you got it. You got it. I see you at the end of the game.
He's like, I ain't trying.
That shotgun even on amateur will wreck you, by the way. Please be careful. But yeah, spoiler alert. Sherry's going to drive a bus here, and when one of the crates, if you're in a server,
get up, bro.
My God!
Come on, Craig.
Oh!
You shoot him one more time. Shoot him one more time. If you shoot him one more time, he actually could have been running. You might be dead.
I can't. It won't let me aim. It won't let me aim. Stop.
That's because you're crawling. You can't move and crawl.
No. He wouldn't. He was too far into his body when he aimed, so he wouldn't actually aim at him. Oh my God. The run back.
For the big boot.
But yeah, I was mentioning, if you're near the crate as she's driving the bus at a certain angle, you can like ride up the crate.
Yeah. You leave it?
And just be on top of it. It looks super glitchy. He's going to his final phase.
Oh, yeah, I should be over here. I'm tripping.
Oops.
Hey, you can come down here
he
if you want
just goes
to.
up there and changes weapons.
Yes.
Yes. Then eventually he's going to tear it off. He can't actually grab you and put you in that little torture, like little torture cage.
No, damn, I had one shot. I'm out here trying to spam. Jake runs, yes. Jake runs race. Jake run. We love it.
Chukamala. Run. I'm hoping Sherry doesn't get. Oh, sorry.
No, Sherry doesn't get what?
Sometimes she'll get like continuously run into the corner and not jump down there.
Yeah.
Okay, you've also had that happen. Good.
I've had her walking in the pillars. I've had her just like Sherry's like the most uncooperative one out of all of the scenarios.
Oh yeah, her AI is the worst. And Jake's. It doesn't have the fact that Jake's campaign has the more. I should. Technically, it isn't complicated, but more complicated than everyone else's, and Capcom did not design the AI for it. The worst AI is, at least somewhat, in my opinion, is Chris, because in Chris's final chapter, when you're running away from the like stuff falling apart, like the very, very last part of the chapter, I've had Chris go back and forth over like the little table where you slide over, and he just killed himself, and I'm like, that's neat. I'm proud of you, dude. Just. Thanks, homie. I'm glad you're just done.
he wanted there to be a boulder. He was like,
no,
he
saw the future and saw his RE7 model. It's like, no, I ain't having that today. We ain't here today.
Not RE7, Chris. Hi.
The AI partners, shout out to why Ada's my main campaign. She doesn't have an AI partner, just intersects with AI partners in specific parts, like this one here.
I think that's a cop-out, right? That's just a cop-out.
Ain't nobody got time to be babysitting this AI.
Really,
okay?
Sherry?
Yeah, Ada's the only one that doesn't have an AI partner, which she actually originally, oh my god, she originally didn't have an AI partner until it was added later in the game. Of course, you had to actually play co-op to get it to pop up. And you get agents, Hank's Hunk's long lost dude, you wanna know where that came from? I remember I was reading, no, even better. There is a Japanese, like, translated, like, like stat thing for Revelations 1, and it shows like all the hidden stats and stuff for each character, and some reason Hunk is translated as Hank in the thing, and I'm like, yeah, Hank. Love Hank.
Did you say Hunk Hill?
I did.
I sell raccoons and raccoons accessories. I don't know. That's all I have.
Just love the fact that Level just sat there for a minute. It's like, wait, what did you say?
I'm just like thinking like his voice like behind the mask.
Propane and propane sauce.
I sell propane and propane.
That's great.
Now, this part is also damage threshold, and sometimes you have to wait for Ada's AI to, I don't know, do her thing, because sometimes she just stands there and stares at you. She's like, I'll consider it.
That seems pretty on brand for Ada, though.
Being too cheeky.
She's like, Birkin daughter and Wesker daughter. I hate both of y'all.
Wesker daughter?
Fathers suck.
Wesker daughter.
So you're talking about Jake, what was it, Jake and, what was the other girl's name in the Netflix show? Jake and whoever. Who was the other? Billy. Isn't it Jake and Billy is like his daughters in that show coming up in Netflix series?
Is it?
Like the live action one. Yeah. He has like 2 daughters named Billy and Jake for some reason.
Billy and Jake.
Daughters. Yeah,
Billy, I guess.
That was like Jake. Yeah, but yeah, literally, I remember that being early announced, and I'm sitting there going like, why did you name them after 2 characters that exist?
You saw that thing to teleport, right? Like,
yep.
Love to see it.
Teleport, Mario.
BOW ain't right.
Jesus Christ. God. But anyway, Jake is secretly Wesker's daughter. I think you've killed him. I'm sorry. Do we need first aid? You good, dude?
You alright over there?
I'm sorry.
You good, homie? You doing okay?
Video games.
Video games do exist, I agree. Sounds like we played them.
Think about what are we doing?
The window first, yeah. You're thinking a little too ahead.
How do we get in there?
Alright, so we got trapped.
Oh god, my throat is...
We gotta get out of here.
Oh yeah, y'all missed it. They basically, they got captured. They're in an underwater facility. They don't got weapons. So you must get weapons back. So you're gonna toss Sherry into a vent with rats that are trying to pathfind.
Alright, let me correct that. She's not one. The one from RE2 Remake is one. Right? These are 2 different series, 2 different universes.
You think the one from RE2 Remakes... Do you think the one from RE2 Remake, like in her little hair bun, like Ratatouille, secretly they're controlling her?
I hate that child. Do you need help? Like, I
like how the 2 times I've talked to you, you mentioned this Sherry. You're like, you know, I hate this child.
Like,
this little thing.
Look out. She could have said, look out, look behind you, anything else.
To be fair, that line is quite memey, because I remember when I saw that, I was like, what is that line? Alright, this dude also has like 1 billion iframes for like 20 minutes, because of course he does. But you're supposed to stun him. There you go, there's those iframes kicking in strunk. You didn't.
I didn't do anything, Sherry did all that. Did her job, okay?
You just sat there, shot his body, he's like, that's good enough.
Sherry was over here like, you need help. Let me give you some.
Yeah, she was like, I'm trying to make up for my multiverse version of me, the other one.
Electricity temporarily.
I like how the music gets all like nice and I don't know.
Oh god, I started coughing. Thanks everybody.
Reserve battery.
What the hell is it?
I don't know. Right here in front of me.
Won't know till we find it.
Shh. They don't know 2 + 2 is 4. It's probably they think it's 7. It's okay.
All right, so for this part, there'll be a lot of parkour.
We gotta get more.
This part is garbage. Because again, AI Sherry sometimes will get in a point where she'll just sit there and fight enemies and not go to an area she needs to be. Especially the final battery is really bad about that.
We're not gonna talk about it. Please don't be there when I get off this thing.
Don't worry. He just wants a hug. I know we've been ignoring them. I think they're called like Raspberries or something. It's something like that. It starts with an R. I call them regenerators because I don't ever remember half the names of the enemies in this game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I remember
Usnak or something.
Is that how it's pronounced?
I don't know.
Oh, hey.
I think so.
I know it's... Oh, by the way, Sherry is not there because she's way too...
So another useful thing in the game is the quest tracker or the objective tracker. All right, as I never remember what directions to go in this part, so I always have to use it.
I played this game since it's released, and I always still use it because I'm like, "Would I go on this stupid elevator again?"
Yeah, I hate it.
This is such a weird.
I like this part. I just don't like navigating it. Like,
I despise this part. I hate it when I first played it. And I'm like, it sucks. Most of
like, for
Jake
some
Chapter
reason,
5. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was gonna say for some reason. Oh, where'd you go? I didn't see you.
By the way, he's always there, but that.
Wow.
Double command grab.
Double time.
He's like, I ain't done with you yet.
I just love how you just ran past him. He's like, psych. But
a little bit of a taste.
I mean, he does give you a baby later if you fail. He gives you a good baby, but yeah, most of Jake's Chapter 5 is literally the most on rails thing like ever. It is super on rails.
You wrote that down. Thank you. Completely forgot what I was saying.
Talk about navigating this.
Oh yeah, navigation.
Doing great.
Stuff. Like stuff.
I just want to know who designed this elevator system. That's what I want to know.
Please.
To be fair, have you seen most of the stuff in Resident Evil where I'm like, this makes no sense, and they're like, yeah, this works. It's fine.
The Resident Evil architects are one of a kind. I tell you that.
They're probably they probably smoking the other herbs, to put it that way. You're doing a little jig with your little cube, and Cherry's just straight up running into the wall. I believe in her.
She ready to go.
She's like, I want out of here. This sucks. Oh, are you about to do
this parkour?
The pole? The pole
parkour?
dancing.
Or what?
Parkour.
Parkour.
Or what?
Hulk Hogan.
Parkour.
Parkour.
I'm done asking.
Just remember, everybody, whenever you're doing commentary, inhale water. Like I'm doing. Can't wait for my voice to be absolutely dead.
Oh, yeah, I probably should take a drink.
Take a swig, right? I was gonna say, please at least don't miss your stop.
Where we going? All right, over here. Take a swig when I'm on the thingy.
Now anyway, this is the part where sometimes Sherry doesn't care, and sometimes she'll just either go to the wrong thing entirely, or she'll just sit there and fight a dude for like 20 minutes. And I'm like, that's nice. I love this. I think another dude spawned next to you. Now, another strat you can do is just plant a remote bomb here right before she gets here. And right when you get to this next section, you just blow it up immediately. That iframe saves you there.
I'm probably still gonna get slapped.
Well,
because that's my luck.
Oh, yeah, there is. This game can be really bad in terms of this part right here. You can't actually get soft locked into just being you get pushed into this, and you just get into an infinite loop of just being stunned, grabbed back in, stunned back, grabbed in, and I'm like, and sometimes AI Sherry will just sit there and stare at you, and she's like,
I've had it where like I'll be on the ground and that happens.
Oh god, I have seen that. God, but I've had it happen where I just kept getting stun locked. I'm like, that's nice. I love this. This is a nice corner. This is my favorite corner.
That's a nice boulder.
Sweet. I really love the electric prodding.
I don't need it. All right, now we gotta hurry up and get the hell up out of here. Go pull this lever.
The lever.
Tell Sherry to go kill them all. If I didn't rebind that key.
I mean, murder's okay. At least in Resident Evil. I sometimes hear, like, I'll jump on this and Sherry is just running towards me with vengeance, and I'm like, I'm sorry, what did I do to you?
All right.
One of my favorite things. One of my favorite things with this, I've actually had the dude jump, and the game oddly glitched, and he just killed himself, and I'm like, that's nice. And I just kind of stared at it for a minute. It was only on PS3, but I just remember staring, going, okay. Now we just wait, and then we're gonna be doing QTEs in a minute after this takes a little hour.
Now we teabag to assert dominance.
Oh, you're not actually teabagging. You're not doing
that's this game's form of teabagging. Relax. There we go. We got it.
You actually want this game's actual form of teabagging, and that is just taunting on the dead body. Because in the versus mode and any of the other like multiplayer modes, you don't have the guide navigation button, so that button will actually be your taunt buttons, and each character has their own taunt. And Sherry says, I'm tougher than I look, and I just stare at her, and I'm like, okay, honey.
Lies. We just have superhuman healing.
She's Supergirl. Right.
We're coming up to my favorite part of the game.
I think one of my favorite things is most people's nickname for like Sherry referring to Jake is just wise ass, and I'm like, yeah, that's correct. I know she does refer to him as a wise ass at one point, and I'm like, yeah, that's not wrong. Also, interesting fact, Jake's 20. He's 20 years old, and I think that's a lie.
Or the cutscenes with Simmons just didn't happen.
Because I remember staring at that and going, like, you don't look 20. Excuse me? He looks so much older, and Sherry's 26.
He's been through a lot, okay? He's been through a lot.
That Merc life is real.
Easy on the guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, I love Jake. I actually do really like Jake. We'll probably never get him again, because Resident Evil's god awful about that, with just having one-shot characters. But I like Jake. Even though he is the definition of a fanfiction character to a T. Like, someone wrote it like 13 years old. It's like, this is my OC. He is Wesker's son.
Who we riding with?
We're in trouble.
All these are set, and you can go to different levers, and you get different conversations. Now, if you went to the other side, you can actually either get Chris or Pierce to be with you. I tend to like the dialogue with Pierce and Jake, because they literally go at each other's throats for like a good few minutes, and it's great. And Sherry's like, you should probably talk to him, like talk to you in the cutscene. Literally, Jake is like putting a gun to Chris's head for killing Wesker, his father, and he nearly shoots the man. And you're like, okay, great. And Sherry makes a reference saying like, yeah, can you talk to Jake and not down like the barrel of a gun? That'd be great. And Pierce and Jake are like, I hate you. I hate the fact you're a mercenary. I hate the fact that you're this. And I'm like, okay. Such a weird juxtaposition, but it's so good.
I have a request.
No.
What's up?
How does side switching you work with an SMG or an automatic weapon? How does that look?
It doesn't. It's not worth it.
Thank you. It doesn't disappoint me. I didn't care how effective it was. I just wanted to see how it looked. It didn't disappoint me. Thank you.
Dude, hey, Silence. Can you do the can you do the shotgun? I love the shotgun side switching. It looks gnarly.
I got bullets? Yeah, I got bullets.
Yep. Like load it and do it. It is so good. It is timing based. You have to do it's very strict timing, but it looks so gnarly. I love it. I love the shotgun in this game. It's great. But I'm also biased because I love shotguns and rifles.
Doesn't work with the sniper though.
It's not as good.
It's weird. Yeah, it's weird.
With the rifle, you're better off weapon switching or crouch canceling. You can also crouch to cancel the animation.
I never did with the pistol either.
Oh, the pistol's stupid. It's not worth it. It's not L'Oreal.
What if can you do it with your hands? Is the question.
Oh yeah, it looks
Yeah.
stupid.
Wait, are you swinging while you're doing that?
Yes.
Oh, do this.
Oh
Actually,
my god.
there's actually a funny thing you can do with Sherry's. Her other weapon, she gets the triple shot and the stun rod. The stun rod, you can do the swing, side switch it, and just continuously stun lock things by just doing the side switch with just swinging it once. It is broken.
Yo, look at that feet work.
Footwork,
Sure
baby.
is. There's a dude about the. I was gonna say the dude about the drop down. You can do the backflip because that looks great. Also, sorry for not talking about this level. This level is the most straightforward you can ever imagine.
Auto scroller city.
It sure is. Also,
Alright,
I want to
guys.
discuss something that actually I end up messing with because Salad and I think Mysterion have done an SRT for this game, and I was messing with some of the stuff. Now, I know, spoiler alert, Usanok's about to come from the heavens and be like, yo, homie, I'm here to murder you again because I have issues and I'm Nemesis 2.0. But here, he's chasing you. He has 30k health. You're going the wrong way.
No, I know that usually I have to force that to happen in order for it to not happen on this side.
This fight somewhere else.
Interesting.
Does that happen
I-
here?
No,
It
I
won't
just
happen
run
on
through.
this side if you.
I've had it happen
go
on
left
this side.
first.
Yeah, it always does that. It's set to do that. So I was like, what? But yeah, he has 30k health. You can bring him down to 1 health. And you're like, great. You can't kill him. Only difference is when you get to the second part of the fight of this, he'll have like, I think 68 health if you bring him down to 1. It takes forever though. Instead of like, I think 7,000 health. And it's not worth it even bothering with it. So that was a really weird thing to stare at. Oh, are you gonna mono a mono? I was about to refer to it as the other thing I call it, but I don't want GDQ to come and kill me.
A little teasing there.
You don't have infinite on.
Is that a flaming chain flail?
Yeah, he just has a flaming ball of Cheetos.
All right, brother.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's get this going.
I mean, yeah, Cheetos.
Look at that.
I had again, going back to me and my friend, we were doing No Hope. I love him. Bless his heart. He's awful at the game. We're doing No Hope casually. And we didn't have any heals because I kept having to heal him. And this took us so long to do this fight because he kept dying. And I'm like, I hate my
Spamming
life.
the button on my mouse. Bang. And now.
All right. Time for mono a mono with Usanok. Because that one pistol means all your weapons somehow, including Sherry. Don't know how that works. But hey.
Get up. Yeah, what's up, bud? Huh?
I'm hoping you can do it. There are counters to this, and one of the counters is Jake doing a suplex on Usanok. Which I don't think you're probably going to be able to do. You have to wait it out.
Body shot.
you doing?
Body shot.
Get
Yo,
on.
block? Usanok?
Ooh.
And
We go, bro.
you can and you can die
me, bro.
here if you do get critted 3 times as well. And after the third one, you die.
Wait.
I find it.
Giddy. Run that dog. All that. Yeah. Hold this.
I do find it interesting you're only doing the punch combo, not his other combos, because he has like an uppercut combo that's
Because I wanted to
usually-
give him hands, all right?
I can get that. To be fair, I think the last time Deagle ran this in a marathon, he did show Jake suplexing Usanok, which is great. I love seeing that.
The AI
Just straight up-
suplexed him.
I know, but at least you saw it as Sherry through the eyes of a door.
Yep.
Through the camera lens of the
eyes of a
door, just
door.
Lakitu just staring at it. But yeah, I was like, yeah, he could suplex it, and he's like, really? And he just suplexes him. It's so good. And it looks so janky.
Stick and move, Jake. That's my favorite part. Yeah, I should have suplexed him. I could have slowed down, but I just like giving him hands.
Oh,
All right, final part of the game. This is it. Wonder how we did. I don't think we did too bad. My PB at this is a 133.
I'll say, I know you never posted any runs on the board, so I can't.
No, I don't typically post them on the boards.
Oh no, that's fine. I can usually look it up if you did. Because
One day I will.
Surprise! I mod this. I mean, hey, I can sit there and stare at the runs.
Yeah, when I think I'll start submitting when I like start using all optimal strats and stuff like that.
That's fine. I'm not trying to sound like I'm rushing.
No. You're not rushing me. Like, because I'm not big on putting on leaderboards. I do love joining the community and learning different things for each game. I'm not big on like the leaderboard stuff, but I do use them as incentives for like me to get better at the game.
Get better.
I.e., like when I did the full campaign run, I did. I went checked the
kind
board
of
out.
as a base. Yeah,
because like
a baseline.
The first time I officially recorded the time that I was doing, it was 8 hours and 32 minutes that I did it. So when I saw that the world record was 8:02, and I think the time behind that was like 8:10, I was like, I think I can shave that off if I get better at each individual campaign, right? And
for sure.
Slowly but surely, I was been pulling at it for the entire year.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I think I only did this on PS4. I have not done a full campaign on PC because I'm sitting there going like, I don't want to, because it takes like 6 to 8 hours. Because I do at least allow 15 to 20 minute throughout the entire run, you get like 15 to 20 minutes breaks.
Which I am
at least.
super appreciative. Like
I don't want y'all to. I don't want people to sit and hurt themselves. I'm like, hey, throughout the run, you get like total 20 minutes. Please use them. Now, if you go over a little bit, I'm probably a little bit more lenient as a monitor than I should be, to a degree, mind you. Now, if you're just sitting there like 1 minute over, cool, I don't care. Now, if you're sitting there going to like a store for like an hour, I'm like, no, homie, we're gonna.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I do plan on doing the all campaigns again to see if I can pull that record. Because the last event that I did an 8 hour, or that I did all campaigns, my time was 8:20 with the 20-minute break. So without the 20-minute break, I would have beaten it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's another thing with people. The break is not count for time.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, most people sometimes will do that, but no.
You got a little bit lower of a target to hit for all campaigns world record now.
He's doing New Game Plus though.
Yeah,
New Game Plus. Yeah,
and I have the record for New Game Plus now.
Oh yeah,
because I saw you doing it
earlier. 34 seconds.
Yes.
Yeah, you.
And eventually, I was gonna say, and eventually as well, I'm gonna be probably doing it on my birthday.
Yeah, that's time, by the way.
GG, man.
GG.
Yeah, usually for my birthday I will do it, so that'll be fun. Go ahead.
All right, and that's Resident Evil 6 Jake campaign, New Game Plus. Hope you guys enjoyed. Super fun. Jay, Deagle, Level, Soulless, thank you all for being on commentary, hanging out with me. Obviously, Jay, thank you for hosting and being host during the segment. GDQ, thank you for having me here doing this part. This is my second time coming back. I was in the Unapologetically Black and Fast back in February, so I can't wait to do another one. Maybe next year I'll submit to Awesome Games Done Quick and SGDQ and see how that goes. Hope you guys enjoyed. Everybody that played tonight, so that's it for me. Or at least I think that's it. Hey, Jay, you the host on me?
Before I do everybody else want to introduce himself. All the commentators, y'all did fantastic. Soulless, Level, Deeg, y'all were fantastic tonight. Make sure y'all showing everybody that was here involved some love. Make sure y'all following Silence. Promise you they're always this funny. Just from listening to Soulless, you can see Soulless knows exactly what they're doing and what they're talking about with these runs. And Deeg is also just as good at this as all of this. And Level,
Young Frodo.
Wow, what a compliment.
No, Level, y'all were great. That was actually really, really funny from start to finish. But I guess it's time for us to start winding this down, huh? Appreciate all of you coming out and hanging out with us tonight, because this is always fun. This is always a really, really, really good time to hang out here in this. I appreciate Games Done Quick for allowing me to be your host for this evening. A few things before we get ready to leave. I want to reiterate that from now until July 15th, Games Done Quick's revenues from subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered after taxes will be donated by GDQ to Doctors Without Borders. Also want to reiterate that Summer Games Done Quick is coming up next week from June 26th to July 3rd. Prize submissions are open, so if you want to submit some prizes, go to gamesdonquick.com for more info. You should probably get on that ASAP because it's a week away. I want to give a major shout out to Bruto Mello for holding it down earlier. A preemptive shout out for Black Tastic, who's gonna do an amazing job tomorrow. I can guarantee it. All the runners from today, Cypherin, Brian Ford, Anarchy, Peas, Proto Comedy, SJH, Kumba, any names I may have missed, I apologize. Y'all are fantastic. Thank you, and I'm thankful for everybody who showed up to support Black Excellence in this evening. This is a fantastic event. Thank you for GDQ for putting this together for us. And that's not it. We will be back tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Silverstone Conda is going to kick us off with Rhythm Fever Heaven.
Yeah, I'm excited about
Rhythm
that.
Heaven Fever, sorry.
I was about to say, I was like, I think that's incorrect, but all right.
Yeah, Rhythm
Finally
Heaven
got
Fever,
the other homie in here. Can't wait to see him do that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fantastic continuation to the celebration that is this weekend, and I hope to catch a lot of y'all here tomorrow. Thank y'all once again. I don't think I can say thank y'all enough for hanging out with us. Yeah, and that's all I got to say. I was your host for the evening, jrocthegod. I appreciate y'all hanging out again, and that's gonna be it for the evening. We'll catch y'all tomorrow.